beyond what you could ever imagine. I mean, this is sort of a well-documented story, but, and I don't know, you probably heard it or not, but in 2003, on my way from Alizad to Camp Fallujah, we were in two Blackhawks, and my Blackhawk took small arms fire, and they got apparently what was quote-unquote later called a lucky shot in to the rear prop of our HC-43, which is the Marine version of a Blackhawk. So we start spiraling to the ground, and as we're spiraling, both 50 cals are just blaring. And we hit the ground, boom, two Marines flank out, there's a small firefight, nothing really shooting back. We all, they're go, 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 go! So we all load onto the other helicopter, it lifts up, then we turn to the forward position, and they're just blasting 50 calibers as hard as they can onto the ground. They had to leave the one helicopter behind, and they came back 45 minutes later, been salvaged, and then blown up with blown up with a grenade. But we get to the other camp, right? We get to Camp Fallujah, and I'm by myself as a comic, and I'm with this band, the Red Hot Blues, a blues band, exactly what those guys need, depressing music. But so I'm with this blues band.
And you're armed only with your wits.
Yeah, they're bonding with each other. They're like crying over how they almost died, and I'm just sitting there. And the captain comes to me and he's like, well, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "I don't know." He said, "Well, what happened?" I swear to God, this is the truth. I had an erection. But I didn't know if I should tell him. I'm like, "Well, Captain," I go, "I had an erection." So it's not uncommon for the Marine to experience an erection during his first firefight. And I'm like, "What the? A firefight?"
Wow.
I was holding my dick here. You know? I don't know how far you think I can shoot this. He told me it's not uncommon, don't worry about it. It happens during everyone's first firefight. As if I had me armed.
Maybe it's the male version of making sure you're...
But after that, I went back. That's the crazy part.
Have a weapon.
No, I went back to Iraq.
You went back?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Just this past summer.
Another erection?
No, nothing. No. It was very... Well, I mean...
Flaccid?
No. You hear a lot of mortar fire, a lot of mortar fire, and a lot of RPGs. But just talking to the guys, I mean, unbelievable. One of the most profound things I've ever heard anyone say to me. This 20-year-old kid bummed a smoke off me, because he said, "You want to smoke some of the United States? Because these are fake. They call them Haji marks that they have on like bases, bad from the local nationals and everything." So he sent him a cigarette, and he says, I go, "So how's it going for you out here?" He says, "The kid's at 21." And he goes, "Well, it's not good. His job is to look for roadside bombs, by the way. So that's, no one applies for that position." So he tells me, he goes, "My best friend from high school was shot in the throat yesterday, and I'm like, he's gonna live, but he's never gonna be able to talk again."
Oh my God.
And my fucking wife, wife left me, but I could give a shit about her. I hope your show is funny. I'm like, fuck, so do I.
After that.
Exactly.
Damn.
I go, man, I hope, Jesus Christ, you're not
Thanks
kidding.
for the pep talk.
But he meant it. He's like,
Aw,
I really hope
sweetie.
your show's funny.
Hi.
So it's like, I don't know. I think it's good for morale for comedians, and the funnier you are, the more I encourage you to go over there and support the troops, because they don't pick their fights; they just show up, and their fight is so confusing for them right now. It's so confusing. They don't know. I mean, as we all know, not to get into politics too much, but they don't know what or why they're fighting.
Well, Gavin's dad is over there right now, so give a shout out to Major J. Jackson.
I'd like to give a shout out to Major J. Jackson.
All right.
Rua. Sir, that's an officer you're talking about. That's brass, as they call it.
Exactly.